Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? You guys are having a wonderful day. Sup Scotty, HNG, everybody else. We're just here, chilling. Sup Sohan. So we're gonna do a quick arena grind. Sup Super Soldier. I have made a wee bit of a start. Oh, when do my good 7 stars refresh? I know we can do this for now. Should be fine. The Mason, welcome. DK Life. So guys, we're gonna do some grinding, then the new Alliance Coliseum thing is gonna come out, then we can probably do that as well. Boycott. It's not gonna happen. Only gonna stay for a short while? How dare you? Have you no shame? What's up? Idont? 89, welcome. Winger's getting new mattresses? How come it's the first time I hear about it? What I'm more interested to know is whether he figured out what to do with his car. Sold your Mustang yet? I'm done with Alliance Coliseum. Well, I'm gonna do the last day anyways, just to put up some points, you know, get the last podium to level 3 or something like that. I don't think I'm gonna grind out level 4 podiums this time around, because fight's just not fun and enjoyable. Maybe, it depends how I'll feel. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a bit of a grind session for some podium levels, but... Alliance Coliseum this time around. It's not that I don't find the fight doable, or, you know, you can't put up 10 plus bars of power. It's more so, it's just not an enjoyable fight. You know, it's not the type of fight I want to keep doing again and try and do better, you know what I mean? Adam Warlock and Nefaria were kind of like fine, you know? They weren't that. Oh. Well, James is from Canada, so. But yeah, like, this is Alliance Coliseum is the one that I have wanted to play like the least. Because again, like, it's dual, it's just not fun. They should not have added the rotating stun, I completely agree. Coliseum fight was void. I mean, that's the solo Coliseum one. I was kind of talking about the Alliance Coliseum fights, but yeah. Come on, just help me fuck that. I mean, I don't know. That's the best way to put it. You know, I have been trying to kind of like swear less at Kabam and all that other stuff, but sometimes they just make it so goddamn hard, man. They really do. Like when they do things like that, and somebody's saying, oh, they were always gonna nerf Daunted anyways. It's like, yeah, as if that's supposed to be better. They bring in a mechanic in the game, and then like 2+ years later, they change the way it works because of whatever bullshit reasons that they're not even like properly explaining. That's not better. And yeah, that's all. Like, whenever there is a choice of how to do something or what thing to do, they kind of pick the worst one. Like, whenever they announce new game mode, I'm not like thinking how much I will enjoy the new game mode. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking how they will kabam it up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like podium levels in Solo Coliseum. It's like the shittiest thing ever. Sorry, podium levels in Alliance Coliseum. Alliance Coliseum would be significantly better, more enjoyable game mode if you didn't feel like you have to grind it or spend money on it. You know what I mean? But nope, they just had to introduce some sort of bullshit tokens that you buy and then you can pump your podium levels on, and then it barely matters how well you play because, you know, as long as your podium level is high, you're gonna get high score. And then past that, you know, the same thing with Battlegrounds. When they introduced Battlegrounds, there's like zero need for Elders Marks to exist. There's just no need for Elders Marks to exist, aside from the fact that it's something that could monetize. Rank for Iceman, Penny, or Wolf, all duped Iceman 1600. I mean, like, I personally like Wolf the most, but it kind of depends. If you... Wolf is overall the champion I like the most of those. For this meta, if I would be ranking up only for this meta in mind, I'd rank up Iceman and just keep banning all the Wolves. Oh yeah, I have been barely spending for several years now, like... I used to spend, like, on casual offers, only, like, these cards, and I used to get in early access bundles now and then, but even, like, first of all, early access bundles as well, I kind of feel like they just priced me out. Because, you know, $50 to test out the champion, make some videos, you know, test your luck, whether you get the 7-star or something like that, and that kind of seemed fine to me. $100 for an early access bundle is, like, fucking nuts to me at this point, so, you know, haven't got an early access bundle for a while, because, you know, there's a massive difference whether we paid $50 or $100 for early access bundles. So that's one thing. So they kind of priced me out of the whole early access bundle thing. And they started releasing like, I used to get a daily offer here or there, but then you can buy like 5 daily offers or 4 daily offers, something like that. And I'm like, yeah, nah, you know, screw that. Oh yeah, rank 3 Wolf is more than enough for this meta, yes. I lost to a 6-star Wolf today. 6-star Wolf did my rank 4 Serp in like 46 seconds, full health. I used to spend quite a bit. I used to spend like on every big sale, kind of like empty it out. Plus, I'd spend several $100 a month for a while. But that was like quite a few years ago now. And then I just gradually started spending less and less and less and less. And again, the main reason why I started spending less and less and less on the game is 100% because Kabam wanted more and more and more and more. And you just kind of felt like you can't keep up. They kind of outpriced me, like, because when these offers came and you saw a good offer, it's like, oh yeah, I'll pick that up, you know, I'm gonna get like a new rank up for it or something. And then they started releasing ungodly amounts of offers basically every day. So it's like, yeah, fuck that, you know. It's just impossible. that was like the main thing that stopped me from spending more and more. Because previously, like when I bought like the good offers, ignore the trash ones, I kind of felt like I'm within the same realm as like the big spenders. But then they just started releasing offers like every day or every other day, and then there's all the weekly, daily, monthly things, which again used to be like one deal, like a daily deal, and then they split it into difficulty levels, and then they added the whole stamp things, and then they allowed you to buy 4 of each, and then they added the weekly offers, which is a new thing, then they added the monthly offer, which is a new thing, and so on and so forth. So, you know, my head just started spinning, and I was like, you know, I'm not doing that, you know, can't afford it. And that helped me, you know, just instead of getting like one daily offer that I used to get like for like a year or 2 years, so I just got like almost majority of the daily deals, for instance, for the $5. And when they start introducing all the stamps and all the different, you know, progression level daily deals that you could exchange for like 7-star 6 stones and whatnot, and then they started introducing you know, you could buy 2 or whatever, however many of those, and I'm like, yeah, nah, you know. So now I basically kind of spend like what I would kind of refer to as the minimum. As in, like, I do buy the unit card for $5, I do have the sigil, and I do buy the double track thing. And that's kind of like my spending commitment. And when the idol champions are coming out, I got like a weekly deal. However many times I needed to get the missing essences. You know, for the idols. Like 2 or 3 of those. And obviously then, you know, the big sales, but the big sales largely depend on you guys. And again, like, it was definitely one of those things where Kabam started putting up so many offers, then my kind of like thought process was like, why bother? Like, why try? Why are you throwing them damn heavies? But here we are. Can't wait to see what deals Kabam releases today, right? Other than that, how's everybody doing? Are you having a fantastic time? Calling for me is inflation, hyperinflation for the last 18 months now means you have super expensive and like 3-4 months. Can't. Yeah, I mean, that's bad too. Is there a deal to this? Probably. We'll see soon enough. But no, there's no specific deals. The Valentine's deals are gonna be like next week at some point, I think. Valkyrie should be fixed soon, or is it? Yeah. But at what cost, right? It's like, so Valkyrie got fixed, but at what cost? And yeah, I know, they would have nerfed Daunted anyways. Do you hear Super Skull is good for that arcade? Every time I use. Oh. At some point I just sub weekend embarkment, now have Valentine's sprinkling. Yeah. I mean, it is, yeah. Don't forget like random saga sales, and then there is the Legend Celebration event in September. And like, you know, Alliance Super Season Sale and whatever else. And yeah, they always just like every month, if not every month, then I'd say like 4 out of 5 months. Currently we do get the sale. So yeah, that's definitely a motivation not to bother, really. Came from an exam. What's the news from MCOC? What's new? Well, it's the Daunted nerf and protection nerf. And did you like watch today's video, Brian, and stuff? Because Kabam did kind of like address it, and it's kind of like tied in with the Hulkling and Valkyrie fix. Okay, I think I have that text still saved up here. Okay, so Kabam released new StatCast relics that had brand new mechanics in the game. They had energy penetration and physical penetration, which didn't exist before in the game. We only had armor penetration. That caused an issue with like edge case scenarios, which caused an issue with Valkyries and Hulkling damage. In order to fix Valkyries and Hulkling damage, the easiest way was to kind of like address it in similar way than Daunted does, but Kabam didn't want to give Valkyrie and Hulkling an ability to punch through protection, so they changed the way protection interacts with Daunted. Previously it was additive. For instance, if you have 60% protection and if you had 60% Daunted, they cancelled each other out and you did a regular damage. Then now, for instance, if you have 60% protection, you get to do 40% of the damage, and then the Daunted kind of like reduces the protection by a percentage. By like, so if you had like 60% protection and you can reduce it by, let's say, the 60%, it's still going to work out as like 30-some% protection rather than completely cancelling it out. It's like basically a massive nerf to Daunted, which in turn nerfs 1/2 of the top 10 mutants in the game. They used it, yeah, I'm sure they used it as an excuse to nerf Daunted because they want to do that anyways. Any Twitch drops today? I don't know, need check. 1 second, actually, we'll check. There might be some soon. We'll check in 20 minutes. Kabam did say that there could be new Twitch drops. Can you repeat that today? Again, basically, Kabam changed the way Daunted works. Not just Daunted, also Intensify. Where previously, basically, champions with Daunted could kind of punch through protection, because protection worked as an additive effect. So, for instance, you know, 100%. If you have 100% protection, but if you have like, I don't know, 50% Daunted, you still do 50% of the damage. Anyways, point being is 5 of the top 10 mutants are significantly worse now. Because obviously it's not just Deathless Thanos or Thing matchup that they kind of screw them over against. It's also every Ebb and Flow Intercept node, Ebb and Flow Knockdown node, all the other protection nodes that we have in the game that Daunted can't punch through anymore. I want to know how the Discovery is not working out. They never discovered. It's like, are you daft? They knew the way it was working, they just wanted to change it. It wasn't the thing that they discovered. It was the thing that they just wanted to change. I imagine trying to explain this to a judge in court. Oh, that's very easy. That would effectively be kind of like comparing a tax return, amount of tax that you get back with the tax write-off. One of them is significantly better than the other one. Judges will immediately understand that. No, I do not ignore the Twitch chat. I was just being mean to you on purpose. Fuck the Valk. Onslaught's better. Don't think so, but the next weekend there is. Next weekend? Are you sure? Are you sure it's next weekend? Also, I'm not ignoring Twitch chat. Ever. Can you explain how to use Dark Phoenix for arcade? I can do a fight if you want. I'm not gonna go for like trying to beat the bar record, but I can do a fight. So you can see. To be fair, oh yeah, I didn't show it in the video because I didn't want to showcase Dark Phoenix in the video because everybody would be like, nobody has Dark Phoenix, which I completely get. But because yeah. Can do it for the new podium. I can't do it for the new podium because Dark Phoenix is already on one of my podiums. I can go and do that fight for you, buddy. God, extra 3 buff was such a disappointment. Heartbreaking, I tell you. I wasn't too happy one of these. I don't think this one's on DLL, to be honest. I mean, maybe it is. You ruined it for me. You evil Phoenix. No, but evil Photon. That cool, bro? What's up, Shadow King? Always cool. Can you just explain? It's fine. It's fine, don't worry. I was thinking of probably pumping up one of the podiums anyways. Wait, that's not solo. Okay. New run. Okay, so basically, you want to amp up your Phoenix initially. Right? So just go in for the full combos, drop that level 1. Take this on your chin. Knock him down. Knock him down again. What? Okay. Knock him down. Knock him down. Should have been 15, but fine, whatever. But thank you, Shadow Kane Official. Awesome. We're back to 80 subscribers on Twitch. That is unprecedented amount of love and support from Twitch community. Uh-oh, whoopsie. Whoops. Fine. And drop this. Happy Friday. Thanks, Vitaly. I don't know, how does he parry that? Drop your third. London, UK. I lived in Manchester for like a decade. I've been to London like, let's say, a few dozen times. Again, how do you parry that? I mean, not that I care too much, but... something's very, very off. I can say that the game is bugged, but... oh, you swine. Well, I can basically do stuff like that. Now I should probably get level 2 at some point soon. Again, I have no idea how does he get away with half of the stuff that he gets away in this fight. Oh, that counted as a thing. Fine, anyways. 13 bucks, something like that. Nice. I hope you were Manchester United in that city. Yeah, no, I never liked City. City was always new money. Manchester United was like legacy. Anyways, there you go. Something, something, something. That's how I do it. Is that good enough for you? Yes, basically newbie. That is more or less how you do it. We can restart the game as well now, see what's happening. 5th podium, yeah, 5th podium just unlocked. Let's check out the tags and stuff. Will Andre work against Yelena as good as he was doing? Yes, I think he should do. I think the Yelena matchup should work fine, because it's not technically a protection that's safeguarding her. But thank you very much. Meanwhile, you guys can hit all the good buttons. Stop button. All the other ones. Yeah, right, as if. Thought off, you banshee devil. Have a good game. Thanks. See you later, buddy. Yeah, everybody else on Twitch. If you do guys happen to have a spare Amazon Prime membership, you know where to use it. You could be the 81st member. We have never had 81. We are in record-breaking territory here. Only champs got affected by the Daunted nerfs, his thing in Thanos, and all the nodes. Because ebb and flow intercept, ebb and flow knockdown, all the other protection nodes that we see spammed everywhere. What's new here? In the solo raid at some point. Does this next one has units? Oh, sweet, 20 units waiting for me. Alright, Coliseum, buddy. 81? No, we're still at 80. Still at 80, Jamesy. Not 81, just 80. Villain. Offensive damage over time. I mean, had I ranked up my Gore, he would be perfect for this. Do you think we can make Zemo work? Had I ranked up my Phoenix. Therapy fits 2 tanks. So does Dark Phoenix now. Oh, that's a good thing that we... Anyways, let's see. How do I get the Dark Phoenix fight? Nah. Fine. Okay, no, so this is not gonna work out great for me. We're gonna have to do this again. I should probably just try and play him normally. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure we can do decent enough damage here. We just need to play it normally. I've saved myself from a lot of scheißen here. Gonna get in the 5 bars at least. Ah, I didn't get into 5 bars. Kill Torque, Z-Mob, Black Finest, Silver, Patriot, Jabariba. In the forum. Kill. Oh. 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 Mm-hmm. Science and skill announced. Okay. Sandman. Fuck off. I mean, like, I know he's Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Negative. I'm not in love with this. Oh, fuck off, man. I actually like skill selection. Aside from Patriot. Aside from Patriot. Red Skull falling off a bit? Yeah, he has. Alright. Skill class is actually really good picks, except for the Patriot. Time for something. Need to hide the fact that there is no stream boss, because that's always embarrassing. But here we are. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Kabam has, all of a sudden, out of the blue, nobody would possibly think that this is one again distraction tactic from Epstein files. I mean from the Daunted situation. Either way, we have skill and science champion pools announced for Ascension. This is absolutely nothing to do with Kabam being name dropped in Epstein files. I promise you that. There's no diversion tactic to be seen here. Anyway, so we're basically gonna have a split video here. I'm gonna give you guys TLDR for all of the busy people who do not have any time in the day to hit that like button or watch the video in full. I still love you, and I still appreciate the fact that you clicked on it in the first place. So, we have a full list of science champions to be in the initial Ascension pool. The Daunted files. Yes, the Daunted files. Well, hello there. So, science class. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the choices here. Like, what's the best way to put it? I wouldn't want to rank 5 and ascend any of these guys. Like, not really. But we do have a buffed version of Sandman. So hopefully that buff actually makes him good. Because I always liked Sandman. Sandman was one of those champions you always wanted in the game when he wasn't. But then when he arrived, he was like an absolute disappointment at large. That's, you know, just not a relevant champion in any meta that hasn't something to do with heal reversal, I suppose. But we do have High Evolutionary, we knew that. We have Spider-Punk, we knew that. Both of these are very high prestige options as well. And then we do have a buffed version of Sandman, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Negative. Now, actually, personally, I do like Mr. Fantastic, but he's just, you know, kind of fallen off. And he also requires massive investment. And Mr. Negative, like, dude, they needed to change him a little bit if they wanted to add him. Because Mr. Negative is definitely one of those champions that absolutely gets bum shakalaked by AI in the bum all the time, with the fact that he can't charge his heavy for a prolonged period of time, so you just randomly release the heavy. And I know there is a way how to bypass it, let opponent kind of like dash in at you or hit you once and then charge heavy, but that again has to do with the block damage, and that's just not on. So he kind of got left behind by the community, and I don't think giving him a bit of extra attack is gonna change much there. So I'm not in love with Science Choice, I'll be honest. None of these champions are I could see myself wanting to rank 5 and ascend, really. Skill class is a bit different story, because skill class I can kind of appreciate a bit more, because number one, they have 2 buffs. We already knew about Korg's buff, and he's gonna have kind of Red Skull-esque type of playstyle, where level 2 is gonna have more bleeds, and then level 1 is gonna have the insta bleed burst damage and refresh the bleed. So he you know, will have some viability on defense still, as he always has, and then he will have some potential upside on attack. I'm actually thinking of taking my Korg to rank 4 now, as he is already C200. Yubari Panther always has been also one of those champions that's almost good enough to kind of be relevant, but never quite there. So with the buff, she has a chance to get there, and, you know, I don't mind this pick at all. Black Panther Civil War, I think, is an amazing call here, because Black Panther Civil War is always like wanted that maximum amount of parries to get that reach extended, and just giving that bit much extra attack and a bit much extra burst damage. I think Black Panther Civil War would be even more formidable champion whenever he works, and I really do like this pick. This definitely has kind of motivated me to get that Black Panther to C200 and rank up finally. I nearly did it in the banquet event, but I didn't get lucky with the 6 stones. Then Baron Zemo again. I had never loved the champion, but I can't deny the fact that Kabam consistently makes Baron Zemo useful, the nodes and the combinations and everything else, and I think that's a solid pick. And again, a prestige play. He is in like top 15 in prestige. Now this Patriot, get that shit out of here. I swear to God, I would want to be a fly on the wall at Kabam's office hearing DLL advocate for Patriot here, because you know exactly how that happened. You know exactly what happened here, because this is the one crappiest piece of garbage that DLL has ever made. We all know that. He's in denial about it, and he's like, yes, give him extra attack and all of a sudden people will love him. No, it's still trash. Only change is now that you have the option to ascend your garbage. So, you know, obviously don't love this pick, but these 4 guys I actually do quite like for the edition. Now that I have done the TLDR version, we do have a bit of text, a bit of post that we can kind of break down a little bit, and I'm gonna go over all of this as quickly as I can, if you do have a moment to spare and have me keep company for you. So what is up? Greetings, summoners. In last week's live stream, we announced a few of the champions of each class who will make up the Ascension base pool. We are excited to continue sharing more information now, this time with the focus on our general selection guidelines and science and skill class. How we pick champions for the 7-star Ascension pool. When the 7-star base pool debuted a few years ago, we gave summoners reason to prioritize some champions who hadn't been as valuable lately. Overall, this evolution of value was positive, and we aimed the same through with the 7-star Ascension base pool. In addition to their individual desirability, we have also spent even more time setting up a group of champions who are interesting because of how they operate as a group. Questions like who are champions that haven't really been relevant at the same time, but who play well together. Again, why does it matter? I don't get it. Like, synergies are dead in this game. Nobody cares, like, how well you kind of, like, cover a set of build. But, okay, fine. We have also spent even more time setting up group champions who are interesting because how they operate. There's group questions like who, okay, play well together, and what are some simple class identities on which we can build the next level power. Ultimately led us to the goal of establishing RPG ecosystem. I generally think they kind of overthought it. I think this was, again, one of those things that required 89 meetings when it should have been one. But okay, you know, that's just me. In providing value of more stats to the subset of champions, we also aimed to present and preserve what we think is interesting. Alternative choice, continuing to invest in rank 5, rank 6. Again, like, barely anybody wants to rank 5 those champions, though. Even rank 4, really speaking. Rank 5 or 6 of those champions who are not ascendable, but prove such universal value across the game right now that they are hard to ignore. As more new champions release, more ranks become accessible, and the more champions become ascendable. We want this choice of whether to invest in 7-stars who are or aren't ascendable to allow for even more player expression that the choice of 6 and 7-star investment did. Yeah, right. Okay, sure. Why not? Another goal for the ascendable base pool was simple but important. Ensure each champion who can be ascended is valuable in some way and ideally in multiple ways. For example, High Evolutionary has incredible prestige. I'm going to make another video of the Kabam prestige plays recently because I swear to God, as soon as I saw this, I can't unsee it. If you take a look at the current top 30 prestige champions in the game, 13 of them did not exist 3 months ago. So out of the top 30 prestige champions, 3, that's like 4 prestige champions a month. 4, like, if you don't believe me, okay, let's go. Blue Marvel, top 4, didn't exist 3 months ago, obviously, right? So that's 1. Pavitr didn't exist 3 months ago, that's 2. Then we have Heimdall, didn't exist here 3 months ago. That's, what is it? 3 or 4? 1 second. 1, 2, 3. J. John Jameson, 4. Lizard, 5. Doctor Strange, 6. Furiosa, 7. Sergeant Foster, 8. All-Star Charlotte, 9. Valkyrie, 10. Baku, 11. Okay, Frank Castle, 12. I think that was on the list. Okay, let's include basically that. Almost. I might have missed something, but basically, like, more than a third. There's like 4 prestige champions a month. Okay, I got sidetracked here. Let's get back to it. Vision Arcus is a tricky defender, versatile attacker. It features an offensive loop that ramps up quite well. I actually kind of like Vision Arcus build it, so okay, fine. As we continue to reel the rest of the Ascension base pool, we look forward to you all finding the ways each champion excels. To give one final note of selection process, we ended up with a sizable suit of goals for each champion to fit within. We have 300 plus champions. Things narrow down quickly when we apply so many constraints in the selection process. Along the way, we identified more than a handful of champions to fit very well for the fun we are trying to provide, but who just weren't quite up to the modern champion power and comfort. They need a tune-up. This led us to having an Ascension base pool where 11 of the 30 champions would get a tune-up, large or small, with Toad, Cord, Lady Deathstrike, Vision Arcus, Emma Frost already announced. Who do you think are the other champions getting tune-up? Keep reading to find out more. Science, there you go, Sandman buffed. In a typical Science way, these champions all focus on applying their debuffs and capitalizing on the resulting fights state. Offensively, most of these champions have the tools that they need to deal with an opponent who gains a lot of power. With Sasquatch and Mojo already revealed, how will we see this threat represented in Mystic class? Look forward to the future update. Speaking of updates, Sandman is the recipient of an important one. In addition of getting some quality of life updates for attack, we also want to give him help reinforce some science defender identities that enhance the value of skill attackers. We intended to bring him up to the level of moderate defender who can stall the fight. not someone who roadblocks and KOs the attacker. Here's your tune-up change log. Oh, we're gonna need to discuss this in a separate video, by the way. That's gonna be video number 2 that we are recording here, but okay. Increased critical resist base stat, okay. Increased defender resistance, oh, maybe not. Not full abilities, though. Increased defender resistance ups gained when his light mediums blocked. Reduced resistance ups lost when suffering a skill dot. Change skill dots that remove resistance up from poison to incinerate, bleed and shock and change. Increase resistance ups lost during unstable when hit blocking. Change all the defender resistance ups gained on special attack 1 and 2 to on activation. Unstable paused during all special attacks. Reduced resistance ups and special 1 to 2 knockdown spent on special 1 and 2 knockdowns during unstoppable. Cumulative effect of these changes gives Sandman more freedom to execute his loop offensively, regardless of which special attack you are focusing on and how many your opponent is throwing. Specifically from the final bullet, if maximized to full potential, he should be able to land 1 additional knockdown during his offensive loop, increasing his overall damage by a sizable amount. Defensively, Sandman will actually be able to enter his unstable state, but it can also end it prematurely with half as many hits. Okay. Alright, fine. We'll see how that works out. Let's see the full abilities here. Alright, skill, Baron Zemo, Korg, buffed, Black Panther, Silver, Patriot, loser! Jabari Panther, buffed. In a similar way, these champions all focus on removing debuffs applied to them, for the most part using critical hits or bleed to deal solid damage. Jabari Panther's tune focuses entirely on offense, in particular, some comfort in her loop and reliably against most science champions. Added Huntress charge gain on intercept. Okay, I like that. Separate the cooldown from gaining Huntress charge due to miss, evade, cleanse from other methods of Huntress gain. Okay. Removed attacker limitation on gaining Huntress charge on purifying debuffs above 5 charges. Cool, like that. Increased Huntress charge threshold for automatic hunt and activation from 10 to 20. Added, wait a minute. Added the ability to manually trigger the hunt with a special attack while having at least 10 Huntress charges. Okay. Added an automatic trigger to hunt when the opponent would evade. To the hunt when opponent would evade or cause an attack to miss while having at least 10 Huntress charges. Reduced potency of precision during the hunt. Why? Vicious. Slightly reduced bleed potency, both critical hit and heavy during the hunt. Added cruelty replacement against bleed immune science champions. Just can't have too many nice things, I suppose. Generally, we try to have tune-ups. This consist exclusive number go up and all effects get better. Types changes because those are usually easier to implement and understand. In this case, however, there were some quality of life changes around Huntress charge gain and hunt activation that we feel are critical to helping her feel like a fun, versatile champion. Those changes led to some large effective damage increases between ramping more quickly and Jabari having more autonomy over when to deal her damage. And for that reason, it was appropriate to tune down some of the other effects that she can now better lower. I swear to God, if it's like another X23 with like 50 bleeds that do 20 per tick, you can suck on one and sit on another. The net result is undoubtedly a higher practical damage output and more... Oh, the practical damage output. But the maximum damage output, the realistic damage output that you can achieve, is it higher? Like, again, like Kabam always does this. They add in like one... It's kind of like, remember when they said, we never intentionally changed AI? And the word intentionally there was doing some very, very heavy lifting, right? Or Kabam is just that kid that always, well, technically, again, higher practical damage. But is it higher damage, though? Is it higher damage? Like, if I'm going to bring in Jabari Panther, for instance, against, I don't know, Winter Soldier and Lone Legend, will she be able to do that fight faster? So when she can hunt debuffs to cleanse. Alright, fine. Okay. And also have today's information about Ascension, base pool, guidelines, science, and skill pool. Look forward to another post next week with the Mystic and Cosmic options. Okay, still. I still like the skill pool better. I'm not a fan of what I read about Jabari's update, but we'll see. I did like the Codex update. I love the fact that Black Panther Civil War is here. I don't mind Zemo. This is a loser that should have never been even looked at. And then Science class overall. Again, none of these champions are the ones that I would really want to rank up, you know, or ascend. So I think they kind of missed here. Personally speaking. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I kind of like Mr. Fantastic. I always liked Sandman. But again, there's a reason why I haven't invested in these champions. And Prestige is the reason why I invested in these ones. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of science choices. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, we have all the information about the next one. Reminder that one costume is going to be a sentencing lady. Okay, who has to be emotional? Are you guys bickering over
History began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah. Critical. Let's be real. Yeah, you guys, you know, don't lose your panties, but you can argue. I don't care what you animals do to each other, as long as it doesn't bother the rest of the people in the chat. Basically, what I'm saying is, deal with it yourselves if you can do it half decently and politely. I do encourage discussion and debate. Or spanking for being naughty. Remember that. And we are uploading that. So, what do you guys think about these? I need to quickly go and make a thumbnail. In order to do that, I need you guys to tell me what's happening with it. What about Bastion? Bastion is legal word now. You can say Bastion. I don't care. Men love are good. Nothing wrong with some healthy banter amongst men. Absolutely, I agree. Although one of them seems to be Canadian. Oh wait, no, you didn't have beef with James. That's surprising. You know, whenever there is some sort of beefing happening, I kind of automatically almost want to think it's James or Slinger. I'm just saying. Slinger's dick by nature and James just gets in all the arguments. James wants all the smoke. Or we just end up picking on him a little bit. I just got hit. Yeah, that, you know. That's why I thought it was you. I thought you arrived and immediately some shit started. Failure feels wasted and washed. Black Panther Civil War is cool though. Oh, James is the Gulag Master. No, Stream Boss now. They're moving away from the Gulag.
Shut up and take my money.
Lol, Super Soldier got membership. Oh, miss that guy? Which guy do you miss? American James or Canadian James? All of my simple statements. You're going for first Prowler or Bastion? Oh. First, right now for this match, a Bastion. Oh, somebody please dethrone James. We need to throw him in jail. Pretty please. I am quickly making thumbnail for the Ascension pulls. Just gonna be a minute. I won't keep you long. Don't you worry, babe. Everything's gonna be alright. Let's do... Imagine Dev's financial situation is dire. What do you mean? Who Dev? Who? Oh, damage? Probably. In general, though, I mean, people are riding Bastion's robotic willy very hard, so I like Prowler more, but everybody's screaming at me about that for like a year now. Ranking up Dracula even if he's mid because he got mad drip. I like Dracula. That's the thing. Like, I can't hate on Dracula. He's kind of mid or shit, or call him as you want, but I like him. I maxed out my 4-star and 5-star, and I just did it so I could use him in arenas more often because I enjoy using him. It's like one of those champions, kind of like Carnage. You know, I understand Carnage is crap, but I enjoy using and playing with that champion. I just wish there was more content that I could do that. Okay, 1 second. We're almost done here. And we're about to do a very, very sticky and suitability right. And we're done here. We just uploaded a video. We just did an upload. Very nice and efficient. And now, could somebody please get James to the gulag? Why Gabriel versus Chels who aren't male characters on these lists? Which one are you talking about, Hammurabi? Am I insane considering Nefari? No, Nefari is kind of cool champion. He kind of is one of those champions that definitely benefits from punching down. Some Canadian done timed out on me. Good. Oh, I mean, oh, I'm so sorry to hear. Good. Where is the rounded up when you need something rounded up? We need James rounded up and put in a cage. Alright, let's do another. Alliance Coliseum fight, shall we? Let's try it again with Zemo. Slowly but steadily. Come on, let's ramp you up nice and fast. Where'd you get another one? Oh, fuck you. Didn't notice he got the second one, so. I got this in. This in 80, that's sweet. You cheeky little cunt fucker. I got the 3 bars in. Just need to drop. And now we can take it slow. Okay, I knew I'm gonna. As soon as I started messing around like that, I felt it coming. I should have just went for the level 3. You can. Yeah. What else you got? Dark Phoenix, I need to replay there. I wonder how many bars Onslaught it could get. Or... technically speaking. Is this fight... can I manage to set this up? Okay. Oh, Katie. Oh, wait, 1 second. James just said something intriguing. James just said something intriguing there, didn't he? Canada becomes the next Gulag word. For how long? Okay, something you bamboozled me there. Ah, I screwed this right up. That was an interesting interaction. So if he auto blocks me, I mean, I still get shocked, so it doesn't matter. I have a counter offer for James. Well, to say Canada. Oh no, if it's a Gulag word, nobody but a Gulag master can say it. If it's a Gulag, it would function exactly the same as any other Gulag word. But make it Streamlabs, and it's 1 month. Any mention of Canada goes to Gulag unless you're a Gulag master. That is a counter offer. If you get 10 bars with Venom and Dark, James said he'll send $100 million. 10 bars with a ducky face. Okay, let's try this one more time. And I'm just gonna die now because he just didn't throw a special. Oh wait, maybe I get lucky. But I won't. Let's see how potent that thing is. Do I take more damage than I heal? Is the big question here. I heal 3. Nope, I'm gonna die now, so it's pointless. I'm just gonna die. No, well, oh no, what you're getting is the ability to choose a Gulag word, which would otherwise never be chosen. But if it's a Gulag word, it's a full-on Gulag word. Venom the Duck. I do not like this. I kind of wasted this. Oh shit. This does not activate through block. I would need a lot of regeneration to pull this off. Oh shit. And I knew it. If I change my buffs, maybe this could be easier. I mean, Daki can put in some work here. I really didn't want him to throw it now. Come on. Ah, screwed up. What about rank 5 jugs? What about him? Fuck you. Alright, fine. I did get a few bars in. A few Tuesday by Streamlabs and kind of Gulag board until the 6th of March. That is correct, James. That is the deal. That is the deal. And to make it better, we will not tell anybody that it is a Gulag board. No, I just use the duck to see what happens. Because in theory, kind of made sense. Yeah, that's the thing is, I really don't like arcade fights. Kind of, even right now, I feel like I should probably leave for tomorrow. Because I just don't want to do it. I don't know how well would Onslaught do.
Shut up and take my money.
Burn Canada.
James, $50. Burn Canada. Burn.
Wait, where do you get the second one? Never mind. It was not worth it. I'll tell you that much. It was not worth it. Oh, well, this sucker's gonna do fine. I'm gonna have to go on a proper go with Onslaught here. Dude, I hate you. Okay, we're gonna play this again, but it'll kind of work. I mean, fuck you. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh. Likewise, James. Thank you very much. Okay, fine. We're gonna do this again. We can definitely do well. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. I'm sure my wife's gonna appreciate the deal. She takes them. That deal is not public. Pleasure. Bro. Why no special ones? I mean, probably should at some point. There's the time. Okay, I'm gonna have this. I need to stop doing this. We're gonna just toss this one. But any Twitch docs today, actually we need to check as the time passed, right? So I think Twitch drops are next week, but let's double check. Are there any Twitch drops live?
We're down to 2. We have Pork Grind, we have Colossus, Age of...
Leave me alone. I was still alive? Jesus Christ. No, there are no active Twitch drops right now. That'd be negative. Okay, so let's go and do this proper. The worst possible RNG here. Okay then. Need to use my relic more to recover some health. Oh. Well, ain't that nice? Thank you, Egan. Stop, everybody. And I lost it. Okay, fine. How did that first hit of the heavy attack did not connect? Okay, this one's on me. I got greedy. I need to know better. I need to know better at this point. Fine. I don't believe there was this one on Twitter. Was it on stream today? Nope. There was no Kabound stream today. Wasabi Rain. Gotta go to work. Alright, see you later, buddy. I'm gonna do one more with this. Chris Gonzalez. Everybody else. Okay, that's full. Come on, buddy. Need to do this because I didn't have the 20 Neuroshocks on. Need to use more relic. Immune, that's how we like it. Now I don't really want to throw that level 1. Do not have dropped the level 2, but okay. Okay, fine. Worked always there. A small puppy gym and other things I tend to. Well, all my podiums are level 3 as well, and that's mainly because well, I mean, except the new one. I really don't enjoy this fight. Will full moon have a specific time? Wolf's full moon is active when outside is full moon, basically. The next we're gonna get Wolf's full moon is gonna be in 3 weeks. It's actually 1 week a month, more or less. When it sounds like lazy. Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. Okay, we're gonna slowly try the Zemo again one more time. Right, who? And messed up. No! Wait a minute, I did. He does okay. Gulag to you also works on Twitch, by the way. Index. Oh, Sonya's here. What's up, Sonya? How you doing, love? Yeah, Serpent's quite nice. I already have him on podium, so I'm gonna need to try and outdo myself. Oh. Yeah, right, let's just... We're gonna give it one more go. If not, I'll leave it tomorrow. My wifey is waiting for me. Obviously, huge screw up. Because I got careless. Let's get a few points. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rank 3 Spider-Woman or Rhino both can be C1. Spider-Woman is much better champion than Rhino still. Anyone know new promo codes? We haven't had promo codes for like quite a while. All the bad viewers put in their place. I don't know, James. Where are they? You need to answer that one. But here we go. This was meant to be a arena stream. It was just about everything but a arena stream. But yeah, I'm gonna get this one to level 3 as well. I don't know if I'm gonna like bother with much more points. I really don't enjoy the arcade fight. That's a video that I kind of want to make, but I might do it tomorrow. Either way, you guys are the best. I love you very much. But now, I have movie night with my wife. And then stuff. And then some. Anyways, you guys are great. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Definitely make sure to watch their latest videos. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow definitely need to grind some arena though.